has unanimously adopted a resolution recently calling for a peaceful resolution of the conflict in Ukraine and for support for the efforts of the Secretary General of the United Nations. My response is that even though there was a unanimous adoption of this resolution, everybody voted for it. My response is to share with you my view that the Western world does not want a peaceful resolution to the conflict in Ukraine. If there is a peaceful resolution at this time, the West will say that Russia has achieved most of the objectives for which Russia made a military intervention. Ukraine is no longer in a position to pose any military threat to Russia. Number two, there's no possibility that Ukraine can ever join Nato. And as a consequence, Russia has already achieved significant success in respect of the objectives. But one of the most important objectives for which Russia intervened was to protect the Russian-speaking people who were living in Donbass on the border with Russia and on the south facing the, I think it's called the Sea of Azov. And that objective has already been largely achieved. The entire territory of Donbass, however, not yet completely liberated. That's what remains because there's substantial Ukrainian military presence in Donbass. But if there is a peaceful resolution now, I think Russia is willing for the peaceful resolution. It would indicate that Russia would have succeeded most of the major objectives. And that is not acceptable to the West. But the West now is obliged publicly to seek a peaceful resolution because of that resolution. But then, how can the West prevent a peaceful resolution and prevent Russia from being successful in the efforts that Russia wanted to make, the objectives that Russia wanted to achieve in the military intervention? Answer? There's only one way to prevent a peaceful resolution, and that is to get the war to expand. Get other countries to now join in the war. And my fear, another country will intervene in the war, most likely Poland. And of course, there will be the spinning of a story to justify intervention. That if Russia could take back her territory in Crimea, so can Poland take back her territory in Ukraine. What will be the implication of a Polish intervention in the war in Ukraine? That is the question. And Russia has already given the reply. Russia has said, has committed itself, we will respond immediately and massively. That is what Russia has said. So if within the next 1 month or so, there is a Polish intervention in the war in Ukraine, and Russia then responds as Russia has threatened to respond, the implication is that we will now be on the doorstep of the big war. How should we respond? Number one, as soon as the West is of the view that the moment has come for the Great War, the West will decide when the Great War will be. What will they do if they take such a decision? Put on your thinking caps. I think the first thing they'll do is to shut down the internet all over the world. If that happens, I won't have any means anymore to reach you. My voice will be lost. So while still there is time and I can speak and I can reach you, I'm making these videos to advise you. When the war does start, and there is no internet, there's no means for you to know what's happening, then the first targets of the war will be military bases. In the Western world, military bases in Germany, so goodbye Germany. Military bases in Turkey, Nato, so goodbye Turkey. This is not any evil thing I'm saying, I'm just telling you factual. So you prepare for it, you won't be surprised. Military base in Qatar, so goodbye Qatar. And a big military base in Kosovo, so goodbye. Many will die within a short time of the commencement of nuclear war. But not all. Our eschatology tells us that mankind will not perish. Why? Because within 7 years, although one other hadith says 7 months, of the Great War, a Muslim army will conquer Constantinople. So it means that mankind will not perish. Some will die and some will survive. I hope I'm one of the lucky ones who will die. Oh yes. Because those who survive, they are the ones who are going to live in a world which will be terrible, terrible.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need.